It's your friends, Rashi and Terrian.
It's me.
I'm so excited she's here. She's Cash. I was about to go put on my dress and I'm like, we're all friends.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally fine. I can even have my hair out kind of like yours.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes, just fix it up a little bit. There we go. There we go.
Cute. Yellow shirts.
Yellow shirts. Yes.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. This is actually from Destin, when I went to Destin. Have you been there before?
No, I haven't actually.
Okay, well, it's great. It's like if you like the beach scene, it's like clear beaches. Yes. Oh, there we go. Woo.
Cute.
Okay. Great. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. So, yes, a family member is in the hospital, so I was there, and it's just so crazy, all the things that the nurses have to go through. And
yeah.
This is my husband's grandfather, and he, when, I don't know if you've dealt with this, when you get older, like older people, they just become more grumpy to us.
They do. I know exactly what you mean.
Thank you. I feel like I was talking to Anthony like before this, and I was like, and he was like, I totally understand what you're talking about. And I just feel bad for them because I can't imagine not being able to hear right.
Exactly.
Not being able to do the things.
And just kind of also just like not being able to like take care of yourself, and you're depending on your loved ones to do it for you.
So I just can't imagine that. And so I understand the grumpiness.
Yeah.
Like I have these noise canceling headphones, right?
Okay.
And I put them on sometimes just so no one bothers me, but I'm actually like acting like I'm logging something, not really happening. Yeah. But I thought to myself, like, what would it be like if this was my hearing like all the time?
Just like constantly.
Yes.
I can't imagine that at all. But I know what you mean, only because my uncle, my dad's brother, he was kind of the same way. Like he had like a health incident, and so he was kind of just like dependent on everyone else. And when I tell you, he was like the grumpiest man. For like he would sit on the sofa all day. Like you asked, he was like just grunt.
Yes.
And I'm just like Uncle George, like I'm sorry.
Like what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Like I
can't. Like do you want like he loved like my way to like help him through it and just kind of like be there. Like he loved pecans. So I would always like, if I saw a bag of, I would just like bring him to him like, hey, like a peace offering almost. So he understood like I love you. Like I get you kind of want to do your own thing and not have us here, but like here's like something to just like brighten up your day a little bit. Like sometimes they also just need that.
So that's what I did. I went and I got flowers, and I was like, okay, I know that's not a guy thing, but like let's liven up this room a little bit. And then he really likes dark chocolate, so I got him some dark chocolate. Then I got some chocolate for the nurses because I'm like, I mean, they're working so hard. So like a little M&Ms or something here, it's just the whole situation is just at a hospital. I mean, our care here is so much better than what you get in other countries, right?
I agree.
I think people forget that. And nurses are worked so hard.
Freaking hard. Like, and I feel like we don't even understand the full extent. Like, we get it, but we don't, like, 12 hours, like, 13 hours, like, all day.
they are, like, and they're dealing with grumpy people, right?
Who don't even like them. No. But they're trying to, like, care for this person. It's like, I'm trying to help you, and you're out here calling me names and, like,
I feel like this is what would be the best.
Yeah.
If these hospitals would provide masseuse, like, therapy type thing. Like, maybe you get the 15-minute break and imagine if we had
something here. Yes. Girl, they would never.
They would never, but our productivity would be through the
roof. I'm like, what do you need, you guys?
What do you need? How can I help you?
I got it. Just give me. I have my session in 15 minutes. I know. But I'm here.
Right. Just a little, just
something.
Like when I get my nails done and they like, do you want a 5-minute massage? And I'm like, yes, do it.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Like it's always like the little things can always make someone change.
I don't know what that lotion is. I don't know what. I don't know what is happening.
Oh my gosh.
Just do whatever.
My favorite part is like also when they do like the massage on like your legs when you get your pedicure. Oh my gosh. I'm just.
And if I'm like late on my shaving, it's like, sorry, it's prickly.
I thought it was the only one.
No, I'm just like, hey.
Like sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like, don't just go down.
Yeah,
don't be doing
I say this fine. Like after you've had kids, you're just kind of like, I wouldn't say shameless, but you're just kind of like liberated in a way because people have seen things you've never seen before. So, it is what it is. Okay, speaking of, well, you know what? We're just not going to transition that way. Just going to talk about something that has rocked our world and I can't believe it. I know that you are into R&B, hip hop, and all of this. So we're talking about Sean Diddy Combs. I'm not even going to call him P. Diddy because, like, you're Sean. I don't know what your prison number is or your inmate number, but you are in prison right now, and he's awaiting trial. Can you believe, homeboy? First of all, if you have been sitting under a rock
and you don't know this,
or maybe you don't care,
which is fair.
Which is fair too. Let me tell you what's been going on. So. He is in jail for federal sex trafficking charges. And that's just not all. So the charges against him include racketeering and transportation to engage in prostitution. The indictment also accuses the rapper of kidnapping, arson, and obstruction of justice. New York prosecutors say he used his business empire to threaten, abuse, and traffic women to, quote, fulfill his sexual desires. Gross. But Combs, that wasn't in the quote. But Combs' attorney says his client is innocent and plans to vigorously fight these charges. Combs has pled not guilty. If he does actually get convicted, he does face life in prison. Now, what is very interesting is he was like, let me pay $50 million. Can I get out? And judge is like, step forward, not really. There were 1,000 bottles of lotion,
baby oil and
lubricant. If you read the court documents, which I have, it is crazy. And I mean, obviously they're not guilty until proven guilty. But what is factual is what he did in that video where he abused his girlfriend at the time, right? And he admitted to that and said he was sorry. So really after that, I don't know what you were capable of doing.
Exactly. I feel like that was the first domino that kind of caused this whole thing to ripple. Because I also feel like people have been kind of questioning him for a while, even before that came out.
Yes.
So when that video was released and people were like, oh no, like he's actually like, based on the video, like he did this, you know, not guilty until proven guilty.
Right.
But it's just like, if you're capable of that and all these people are starting to come forth with these stories about what you're doing and things, I'm like, it's disgusting. It's horrific.
It really is horrific.
It's just insane. When I was reading up on like some of the stuff that were happening, like the freak offs.
Freak offs.
I'm like, not saying, but if someone were to do that, you're a deranged individual, in my opinion.
Well, the other point I wanted to make with this is Caroline and I were talking about it, and she was saying, how did the money turn him into this person?
Yeah.
And my response to her was, which I've heard from someone else, is money doesn't change you. It just brings out who you really are.
Exactly.
So he's, in just my opinion, been this person. And I feel bad for not just the victims, but like that engaged in this activity. But that also includes the staff workers, the assistants, all of them who were probably like, this is not okay.
It's not.
I think it was, I don't know, a security guard or somebody that took some video too, because there's videos out there.
I think I saw the video, the bodyguard.
The bodyguard,
who released the video and said.
He was like, there were spiked champagne or spiked.
Yeah, I did see that video.
And everyone was passed out, like.
I just can't imagine being in that environment as like being that bodyguard, and you're probably thinking to yourself like, this is some downright wrong stuff, but it's like, you feel stuck in a sense where like, you feel like you can't say anything because of who this person is and the amount of power that they have, how long they've been in the industry, their connections. Like, you feel powerless and you feel as trapped as the victims.
Right. And to that point, you don't even have to guess that he might come for you, because he's telling you, I'm going to come for you. You're not going to get paid what you're getting paid. No one's going to believe you that I did it. It's like the Amber Heard thing. You know, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, like her whole thing was like, you know, who's going to believe you that, you know, I hit you, like a woman hit you, like, okay, whatever. So it is going to be very, very interesting, and Terrian and I and you guys will be plugged in on what is happening, because I mean, he's in prison right now. I don't even know what he's thinking.
In my opinion, I'm like, I don't see him
recovering. There is no recovery.
There's no way.
There's no recovery.
Absolutely.
We are not listening to his songs.
No.
We are not condoning any of, like, this is not okay.
It's not. It's
just, even if he comes out with an apology. Because you got caught.
Exactly. That's the only reason you're apologizing.
You got caught.
Because all your dirty laundry is now out in the open. Like, there's no way, like, this
and you
whole
have kids.
thing. Oh my gosh. And Rashi, when I tell you, I forgot about the kids until I saw pictures of, you know, people were like, when they were talking about, I'm like, he has daughters. Like, he has teenage daughters. And that, like, I can't imagine you seeing your father, like, this whole thing unfold. And you're probably sitting there like what, they probably don't even know what is happening.
No.
And so, like, this whole thing, it's like, there's so many people who are being affected by this.
The truth is going to come out. I mean, it always does.
Yeah.
And they're being cared for, the two twins.
Yeah.
By a family friend I had read. So,
okay.
But I mean, even the family friend, that's like a burden on them. Like, okay, don't watch TV. Don't
exactly.
See, you know, daddy just did some wrong things for years.
So and they took the baby's
whole
passport. Did you see they took the baby girl's passport? I was like, oh my gosh. So, like,
I mean, when you do something like this, when commit a crime or make any of these decisions, you're not just doing it for you. Like, it's going to affect your family, and it's just sad all around. And there's other people like that in the world that just haven't been caught yet, and it's going to be their time soon.
No, I promise you, I really feel like so many more other, like, major music stars Moguls, are definitely going to, like, it's the ball is rolling. Like, a lot of these people I feel like are about to come out to the light of they were also a part of this.
It's like when all that happened with, like, Matt Lauer with NBC.
Yeah.
And then it was like the guy at CBS also. And then I'm like, what is happening? Why
it's like everything was coming out like this. I feel like this is another thing. Like, it's all coming to light, and I can't
deal with some of our favorites. Like, I cannot deal with some of our, we're not going to name the people. Please, favorite people, don't know. I'm hoping anyone Beyonce's equated, like.
Oh my gosh.
Did you think about that?
No, until you just said it.
We're talking about Jay-Z.
The whisper.
Because you don't know. I mean, he's always with him. I'm not saying he is guilty by association, but I'm just saying, how do you not
know that is happening?
And was Becky with the good hair from? Can we get a tight shot on Terrian? She's freaking out right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Moment of silence.
Stop.
Yes. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, we are both not pageant ladies. We have not been in the pageant world. We have nothing to do with pageants, but we're going to talk about them. And I would love to hear your take on this, because I have strong feelings.
Okay.
Very strong.
Oh, this is going to be good.
A New York woman's challenging the rules of Miss America and Miss World that disqualify mothers from their beauty pageants. Danielle Hazel was told that she was not allowed to enter the competitions when she was 19 years old because she had a son. The competition also bars women who are married and pregnant. She's now calling New York City's Commission on Human Rights to put an end to those rules.
That's real?
That's a for real thing.
Shut up. What?
Yes. Okay. Do you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll let you go.
Okay. This is all BS, by the way, because these, and I'll say it, these pageant girls, good for you for being able to get super thin, skinny, which is very unhealthy, to be miserable because you're not eating, and wearing a ton of makeup, getting all these machine things done, like, you know, where obviously it puts you ahead of the curve. There's like M-Sculpt and all these things that cost thousands of dollars, but people will sponsor you because you're in the pageant world. So it's all these things, and what happens is little girls, and since I have a girl, I'm passionate about this too. Yeah. And I remember I would be like, God, how are they so skinny? How are they, you know, this? And while I'm eating like my regular meal, I'd be like, oh my God, maybe I shouldn't, because they are so skinny. Yeah. This is all unrealistic. And when you put mothers, when you put older people, and they are looking good, they are healthy, then you are promoting that positive narrative.
Exactly.
Because people come to me and say, you know, I can't believe you're a mama too. Like, you know, I know I could look like a high schooler. I probably look like I'm in college right now.
I was just like,
you know,
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. not what I meant.
I understand that. Okay, I get that. But eating healthy and all, like, it is hard after having kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a hard thing, and I have intense pressure that I put on myself because I'm on air every day. So when I put some weight on, you know, I look at myself. I mean, I'm looking at myself every single day. So you can tell. Obviously, when I do lose a few pounds, I get more compliments. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'll get the thing. It's like, you look skinnier. You look, like, you know. And it's like, because, well, I'm not happy. I'm eating, you know, my very healthy foods and stuff. But
comments like those are always like, for me, I'm like, I wouldn't know how I feel if I get that, because I'm like, okay, what did I look like before?
Yes.
That made you want to say something.
And it's you know, whenever the time comes to leave the business, there's definitely like the recovering people, and you're recovering from all of that, because it's like this scrutiny, and it's not like anyone's telling you anything. It's just, you have the comparison. You obviously have someone that could obviously take your job at any moment. Everybody's replaceable. But when I see moms that are taking care of their bodies, which already they have mom guilt. So if they are able to sliver 30 minutes, an hour, and work out, which is not fun. So people are like, I love running. No, stop. You don't like running. Stop.
No, you don't.
You don't like running, you know?
You think you're better than me?
Oh my gosh, I love kale. Nobody likes kale. Have you had a burger and fries? Nobody
kale.
likes kale, okay?
Hate it.
Kale is nasty. I think even animals are like, stop.
I don't even like it in my smoothies. Sorry, off topic.
Gross, right? Like the green juice I have on my desk right now. It is actually,
there?
I don't know, but it's good for healthy food. But I mean, it definitely feels like, you know, my front yard.
Yeah.
With a little bit of lemon and honey. Yes. So let's just all be real. And that's the problem. People are not real.
They're
these
not.
days.
See,
And
okay.
it's ridiculous. Moms should be in it.
They should.
Older people should be in it. How much more would you market? I mean, like, you're letting
plus size women should be, like, let's be so honest. I hate that is a real thing, because I completely agree with everything you said. You're basically, I'm getting punished for the fact that I have a child, but I feel confident enough.
Well, opportunities are less. Yes.
Yeah. I feel confident enough to enter this beauty pageant, which already has so many, like, very, very hard standards in order to even get in the door.
Yes.
But the fact that I feel confident of, like, oh, I can do this, but you're telling me, no, I can't because I have a child.
Right.
Be so for real. Because I feel like that goes against everything that you, quote unquote, say that this pageant is about, which is like empowering women, like going out into the world and things like that. And like you're saying, like, oh, like you should be this type of woman, like that people look up to. But you're basically telling me I can't do this because I have a child, which I feel like you're being a hypocrite about this whole thing that you, quote unquote, stand firm for.
And like, it's so bad. And even if you enter the pageant world, I've talked to pageant girls. They're not all like that. Caroline was in pageants and stuff like that, but she's and we've had some other people. Lena DeFlorias, she was
I knew she was
several years ago.
She won. What did she win?
I'm not sure.
I think it was.
I don't know. But anyway, the point is that they also talk in that speak, not Caroline and Lena. I'm saying like there was someone that was in the pageant world that had come, and they're like, oh my God, your hair looks amazing. How do you get your skin like that? Like, it is all about this external appearance.
Look, things
and
like that.
This is all an illusion. Don't get me into that whole deep thing about illusion in your soul. Your spirit. Oh, yes.
That could be a good episode, actually.
That would be a great episode.
That would be a freaking fantastic episode.
Your spirit.
That's what
you
people should focus
tomorrow?
on more. Yeah.
Let's do it. Caroline's off tomorrow, too. Terrian is so sweet to always fill in. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, we had a very pessimistic attitude during the break.
Yeah.
I was just saying, something very, matter of fact, just life's hard and then we die.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's about the journey.
Live, laugh, love.
Yes.
Exactly.
In that order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Let's talk about this because it's affecting a lot of people. And I get it. This comes as new data showing that Americans' wages, they have still not kept up with inflation. I'm sure you're thinking, I'm not getting paid the amount that I paid for, my last grocery bill. I said, it was.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, I went to the grocery store today, early this morning when I got the stuff or whatever, and I heard this older lady said, I don't even look at prices now because it just depresses me.
It makes me so, like orange juice. I just pick up the jug that I usually get and I just walk away.
I don't even want to look at the thing. And then sometimes there's a little coupon. I'm like, stop. You're not going to do nothing for me. But anyway, Bankrate's wage to inflation index reports that since 2021, prices have risen by 20%. Wages, on the other hand, only rose by 17%. The data also says the past 16 months of wage growth have not been enough to offset the 25 months when prices rose faster than wages. I think the number one complaint across the board is groceries.
Yes. So because freaking expensive.
Remember the time when if you went to a restaurant that was like way more expensive than food from home?
Now I feel like going out to eat, I get way more than if I were to go to a grocery store and like buy all this food to like make a meal.
A lot of times my salad could be a $16 situation, but it's such a big salad and it's all fresh that I can like cut it up to like $8 for a meal, which that's not even happening now. I mean, it's crazy. But where have you seen like in your personal life the most? Is it groceries as well?
Like grocery shopping. Like I will sometimes now I just go like whenever I just like know I need something. Like I used to go maybe like once a week to like, you know, just restock. But now it's just like I'm gonna find whatever I have in this fridge and finish that before I go grocery shopping. Yeah. And like what you said, like checking the prices, like I know it's probably like I should check the prices to know how much I'm spending, but a part of me is just like I don't want to overthink, because I'm also like an overthinker when I grocery shop. So I will stand in an aisle for maybe like 15 minutes going back and forth before I even choose it. I just to like stop stressing myself out. Yes. I usually just get like the same items every time.
Good for you.
So that way I kind of already know what I have in mind for what I want to cook, get that, and I leave. I can't linger too long.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. You're on a mission when you're going there. And I went to like the grocery store at like 11:30 in the morning, which is people should be at work, people should be at school.
And people are there.
And I'm looking at everybody like, why? Why are you here?
I'm off on Mondays. So when I go on a Monday at like 1 o'clock, I'm like,
that many people?
Y'all ain't got work?
And then if you are in the 15 and under items and you have 40 items,
please get out.
Leave. Stop it right now. Don't get me started with that, because that's what happened to me today. I was like, do you realize that because it's the same product? Yeah. You have 4 cases of the same product. It doesn't equal 1.
That does not count as one product.
No.
I'm sorry, it does
not. That gum is another.
Okay, please. Just because you throw it in at the last minute, you're just like, that doesn't count.
No. Just because it doesn't need to be bagged, it does not count.
And I'm sorry, also the coupon people, love that y'all are trying to save money, but I beg of you, have your stuff together. Yes. I was at the grocery store and this lady I saw her picking out coupons, and I'm just like, please hurry up. And they're like trying to scan it. They're like, oh, this doesn't work. And like, I'm like, girl, you knew what you were gonna do. Get that in order before you get in this line.
Yes, to do that. The other thing, which I know it's not this person's fault, but usually at the grocery store, I'm sorry if there's like the one employee that's looking at all the lines to make sure that, you know. Yes. And I'm literally like, and I don't even realize that I'm staring at that person for so long thinking, are they going to understand what my brain is thinking now? Because you need to get your butt to a register and open it up. Do you see all these people? And they're just looking. They're just looking.
Like, and I'm looking at this lane with nobody there. I'm like, please, can we immediately get me out of here?
And then so they open another lane. Okay, so do I let the lady in the front?
Oh my God, that's always a decision.
Or do you go whatever? I said every man for himself.
Exactly.
I was late,
as soon as I
was like, sorry.
Yep. Sorry to that woman.
Whew. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Caroline and Rashi featuring Terrian. We will be back here tomorrow, and please do watch us on Fox Local. We have tons of other episodes. Bye, friends.
Bye.